Just initial thoughts on today.
Yeah, you know, just day 2, so really excited for our team. Just a lot of good energy. I like that a lot. So good intensity, back and forth offense, which is what you want to see. You know, I thought, you know, as far as from a ball security perspective, it's kind of something you kind of make a big deal about on both sides of the ball. Defense is trying to get takeaways. Had a hard time getting them. Offense has made some good progress with that. I thought we caught the ball a lot better today than we did yesterday. It was a little rusty yesterday, but it was neat yesterday in the first practice. You could just see every rep, every session, the offense getting better, more comfortable. What we're doing, and then I thought today they did a lot of really good things. Complete a lot of balls and take care of the football. Got some big plays down the field. I don't have any pads on yet, so it's really hard to tell some of the things, but a lot of guys have gained a lot of good weight. So it's good to see them out here moving around, and I thought the team speed seems to be improved, and that's kind of something you just kind of visually you see a difference, and so I like that, and then just get a lot of good fundamental work. So that's going to continue throughout spring ball. So I thought it was a very good start, and I love the energy.
Has anything felt different or been different now that you've kind of given up some of those coordinator roles in defense?
Well, there's one big thing for me is I'm able to be way more involved in recruiting. So we've had a lot of young men on our campus here the last 2 days. Some really important guys from the Midwest area. So I've been able to spend a lot more time with them than I have in the past, just because when I'm out here, I'm not calling things like I have. So that's, I think, a big difference for sure. And then also, I think just in regards to being able to oversee everything better, spend more time on offense, spend time on offensive meetings, which I really haven't done much of in the past. And so I like that, and be able to kind of just get my personality there in regards to more mindset and anything, and intensity of what we do, accountability for our guys. I want to do a great job of that as the head coach. So that definitely feels quite a bit different than it has in the past, and I think the defense is doing a lot of good things. So I still feel very comfortable with the job that those guys are doing. Very confident in all of them.
It's only been 2 days, but what are your early impressions of how Kane leads the defense?
He does a really good job of very clear direction of what we want, and I think we made some minor adjustments, but the energy, I love that. That's something obviously I brought here when I came here and want that. He understands that, and has kind of his own ways of doing some things, do it a little bit differently in terms of how you motivate the guys to get the takeaways and to effort that you play with. The coaches, they play a huge role in that. So I think he's done a really good job. But like you said, it's very early. It's hard to really tell some of those things. But I feel very, zero concerns about what we're doing. I'm so involved with that. I still feel like this is just me telling them what call they're going to make. That's the only thing I feel a little different as, because it's our same defense, so they're really flying around, and I think the speed in their back end shows that quite a bit, and all that's just maturity and confidence, and I think we got a chance to be a pretty good defense.
Talk about team speed. Watching the first 2 days, the thing that stood out for me is how fast your secondary, how athletic they seem to be, and then obviously you guys more. But is that kind of what you've seen too?
Absolutely.
Really getting the ball.
And I think part of it is confidence, because they're a year older. We played some of the young guys, but there's some really fast guys there, and then when you do understand your role better, and we're not necessarily making a lot of major changes, so they have a pretty good foundation, but there's some fast guys, and we made some adjustments to get some guys spread out a little bit, Cam back in the back end higher up, so he's not playing behind Marcelo Ball, and so I've been encouraged by that. And I think Noah Pierce one that's kind of stuck out to me, the guy that really is flash. Juan Burgess is really flash speed-wise, and fits in faster, and just I can go on. There's no question that's the part that sticks out the most to me, is the speed of our secondary.
Following up on that, so Reese Taylor guys played a lot on the field, even just a year here. Today he was up against Nick Westbrook and Donovan Hale. Guys are definitely a lot bigger than he is. What did you see from him today?
Yeah, great feet, great quickness, really good football IQ. Trying to get solidified in one area where you just get really good at it. That's our objective for spring for him. And hey, he doesn't back down, those guys. They're big old guys that improve receivers in the Big Ten. So just one of the many guys in the secondary we have. He was very athletic and moved extremely well. And it's just getting the technique. We really emphasized some of our techniques that we're playing in our coverages more, and I've already kind of feel like we've seen the benefits of that emphasis.
It's tough without Pat. As far as the D-line, I know just walking out there. I know he's a big guy, he's big, but he's moving pretty well.
Yeah,
maybe about as good a shape as he's been in since you guys, even a couple years ago.
There's no question it's the best shape he's been in since I've been around here in Indiana, the whole time he's been here. So he's trimmed himself down and works extremely hard. And he is a very big human being, and so it's very difficult to block. And by getting his body in shape to where he can just play consecutive plays and give us a really good look. And you can't tell much without pads on, but I do know we can tell enough. And we knew that's who he was because he's been here before, but at the same time, just kind of a whole different mindset for him this time around. So just showed him growth and maturity. He's got to keep getting better all the time, and but encouraged by his growth.
Okay, thank you.